Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a you versus them love reading for Sagittarius. We'll explore your energy, the energy of the person on your mind, and the dynamic between you, not to fix or chase anyone, but to support your clarity, self-trust, and emotional steadiness. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Sagittarius, please. All right, so your person is showing up as the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. You're showing up as the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. And what's going on between the two of you? We see the Three of Wands, an energy of waiting. Maybe there's distance here. This can also be longing, but I kind of feel like your ships are coming in here. And we see the Seven of Cups. Some of you, this is like an online connection, or it's a long distance connection. Some of my Saggies, you might be feeling a little bit restless. You might not be fully trusting this connection, but I do think this is somebody you can trust. I feel with the Seven of Cups, maybe this person does have other options around them. And again, the Queen of Wands might be like, am I an option here? You know, but I don't think so. I also just feel this person spends a lot of time thinking about you, wondering about you, fantasizing about you. It does feel like this connection is coming together with the Three of Wands. This person, I feel, is honest, integrous. They're in alignment. They're ready for a new beginning. They're seeing things clearly. I mean, I just want you to look at this Ace. This Ace of Swords is so intense. Such a beautiful card. All right, so there's an intensity here to this person. Most likely an intensity in their gaze. All right, we see the Four of Cups. So I think this person is going to surprise you. Now, sometimes the Four of Cups can be somebody who comes off or is emotionally unavailable, but I don't think so. I think this person is maybe a little bit bored and discontent with all other options, and then they meet you and they're like, oh, this is what I want. I want to come towards Sag. This is the type of connection I want. This is the person I want in my life. And I do think that they're going to surprise you with a love offer here. And because they're seeing you as the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, really, this is a holy shit moment because they're seeing your worth and your value. They're seeing long-term stability and security with you, or marriage, or building some type of legacy. Now with the Queen of Wands energy in reverse, you might not be so sure right now. Again, you might see that there are other people around this person. So you're like, you know what? Like maybe I'm an option. Maybe I shouldn't fully invest in this. You might be feeling restless or maybe even a little triggered. And we see the Knight of Swords energy. Some of you, you're not talking to this person right now. Maybe you've gone quiet. I feel like something here has been frustrating for you or upsetting for you here, Sag. All right, and we see you're viewing this person as the Seven of Cups, and they are coming through as the Seven of Cups. So this might be somebody you've met on dating apps or online, or they're at a distance from you. And so you do feel like this is a little bit confusing, or you're, sitting with the reality that maybe there are other people in this person's life. Maybe they're dating other people. Maybe they have other options. It does feel like they do have other options, but I think what you're not seeing is that nobody compares to you. And so I see them eliminating that. I also see that, you both are spending a lot of time kind of low-key obsessed with one another, daydreaming, fantasizing, wondering what the other one is up to. The Three of Wands is an indication that there's growth and expansion. Your ship's coming in here after a period of waiting. Now, this person is viewing the relationship as the Sun card, Leo energy. So that's growth, expansion, and happiness. Even when the Sun is in reverse, it's still the happiest card in the deck. But this person might be like a little bit worried about what your energy is right now, right? Because I don't know if they know, they know that you're maybe not giving your all at this point, or you're feeling a little bit triggered, or maybe you switched up your behavior a little bit. Maybe you got angry or upset with them. But they still see happiness, growth, and expansion here with you. And you're viewing the relationship as the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I feel like there's like a much happier outcome here, Sag, than you're expecting. Some of you, you're like, you know what? I'm not moving towards this. This is a karmic situation. They probably have other options. They have other options. They're at a distance. I'm not doing this. You know, maybe this is just a karmic lesson, but I actually think it's not, right? I feel like the outcome is much better than you're expecting. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, my Saggies, it's like you're like, I'm not shutting down all my other options here. And I think there's something here you're not trusting. Now, that could be you reacting to the nature of dating these days, right? Where it's like, you know, you don't really know what to believe, or if somebody's really, truly honest. You may be keeping your options open until you know for sure, you know, what this person really wants, and if they're really coming towards you and they're really going to be putting in the work. Some of my Saggies, you are just enjoying being single, okay? And this is somebody who might be one of your options. All right, so let's see what else we need to know about this person. But I do think that there's a real pleasant surprise here, but of course, let's dig a little deeper first. So we see the indecision. So I do think your person, again, I don't think they're indecisive about you at all. I mean, they're seeing your worth and your value, the Ten of Pentacles. They're seeing a relationship with you. The Ace of Swords tells me that they're clear, that they've made up their mind. They're going to surprise you with this love offer, but there may have been a moment where they were indecisive because of distance, because of other options, because of how they're reading your energy. Yeah, but look at that woman holding a heart. This person wants to protect this connection, protect you. They're emotionally investing here, and we see appreciation, but they might feel a little bit unappreciated right now, Sag. Now, don't take that as a knock, but I do see with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands energy in reverse, like your energy is a little bit tepid when it comes to this connection right now, because I don't think you're fully trusting it. Or, you know, you might be reacting to what's happened in the past, or you're enjoying other options, but this is somebody who's already decided that they really do want to emotionally invest, and they might be a little bit worried that you were feeling unappreciated, and that's why you're in this energy. We see all tied up. There may have been something that was holding this person back, but I just think that, you know, they're kind of all tied up. They're in knots about you and about this connection because they're ready to come towards you, and they really want victory. They want you to feel the same. All right, so let's see what we need to know about this person or this connection. What do my Sagittarius need to know about this person or this connection? All right, we see talking. Yeah, some of you, I'm getting like some of you may not have even met this person yet in person. But I do feel like there's some sort of distance here. Maybe one or both of you travel a lot for work, or you live in a different city, state, or country, or this is someone you're chatting with before you meet up. But we see they're interested, conversing more, a weighted message arrives, text, call, email, and hoovering here. All right, we see an addiction. There may have been something here that was holding this person back. I mean, I do see them being low-key obsessed with you. But I do feel like this person may have had a block or a restraint, but I see them eliminating that. So again, distance, other options, you know, whatever it is, they want to overcome any sort of obstacles here. All right, and your energy stabbed in the back. So I don't know if you feel stabbed in the back by this person. Okay, I'm seeing 444s, so do pay attention to that number sequence. But some of my Saggies, you know, there may be something here where you're feeling, you know, betrayed. We see the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands in reverse. But a lot of my Saggies, you might be just reacting to what you think is happening or what you think is going to happen because this has been a pattern, or, you know, dating nowadays, like, you know, you can't trust anybody, that type of energy. And we see abundance, but Spirit's saying things are so much better than I think you're imagining here. Keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. I think there's abundance here. And I think a lot of my Saggies, you may have gone to worst case scenario because that's the data that you have when it comes to dating, or maybe even this person. But I feel more than anything, there's actually a much happier ending. Things are much better than they currently seem. So Spirit's saying be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Yeah, so things are going to come to light, which I think are going to change everything. And it's most likely this person's real feelings or what's really going on. I do think it's going to build some trust here for sure. I think it's going to make you feel much more loved, much more appreciated, much more secure about this connection. All right, let's see. What do they want to say to you? What do they want to say to you? All right, new chapter. Yep, I'm trying to move on. I'm ready for something new here. and we still have things to resolve and discuss, but they may feel there's unfinished business. There's more that you need to talk about. Again, I think this is going to bring you the clarity that you need, okay? And look at this at the bottom of the deck, Sag. I want you to be a part of my future. Yes, they do. They certainly do. They want you to be a part of their future. They want commitment. They want marriage. They want, a higher level of commitment here with you. All right, so let's see. Let's see, what are their very next actions towards you? What are their very next actions toward my Sagittarius? Knight of Wands coming in hot, all right? And we see the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. So it was really funny. When I started this reading, I was going to say, Sag, you came out really strong in the Pisces reading, which is a beautiful soulmate connection. And I said, I'm only going to say that if I get a Pisces major arcana here early on. Well, it came out at the end, so there may be something in the Pisces reading. And just a quick reminder, Sag, if one reading isn't resonating with you, do check out your other signs, your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you're ready for something completely new, remember on the weekends I do my singles new love readings. So we have those coming up, or you may want to check out the ones I did last weekend. But we have Hanged Man energy. Yeah, this is somebody who's been holding back, looking at all the details, but there's a breakthrough. They're coming towards you. Yeah, Queen of Wands, fiery and passionate. All right, and we see the Knight of Coins. This is somebody here that wants to put in the work. Slow and steady wins the race, but they're coming in with passion. They're coming in this beautifully attractive energy. I think they're also going to be giving you clarity that I think is going to make you feel so much more secure. Now, is there anything else my Sagittarius need to know about this person or this connection at this time? Go slow. Yeah, don't rush. All right, take time getting to know each other. All right, put away the computer. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. Good advice there. And it's time to make a decision about this relationship. I think this person has made up their mind, and Spirit's also saying, Sag, clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. Don't feel rushed, okay? The right person isn't going to rush or coerce you, and I don't see this person doing that. All right, messages, advice, and guidance for my Sagittarius. Final messages, advice, and guidance for my Sagittarius, please. Release expectations and meet reality as it is, okay? And return to your body. Grounding restores clarity. All right, Sag, beautiful messages, sending you love and light. Take care.